Good morning. Can't get this established right. Anyway, y'all, I haven't been on here. I'm feeling much better. Getting ready for work in Dallas. Start my little short 3-day today, which I'm not mad at, because I'll be back Sunday. Enough time to go to watch the Super Bowl. Even though I'm not really a football fan, I am a football foodie. So I will be going to partake in the football banter, the cards, all that good stuff, but mainly the food. So primarily gumbo, that is. I just wanted to make a quick video and say congratulations. Today, I believe, is the first day of graduation for our airline, the first graduating class of 2019. I am so happy for you guys, proud that you stuck it out and that you made it this far and didn't give up. I hope everything works out in your favor and goes as planned, as you saw your future. I hope that it turned out to be everything that you expected and more. And if this is just your foot in the door and you want to get the experience so that you can eventually go mainline, good luck. I wish you all the best, really. Now go home today, throw your books down, your bags down on the floor, kiss your loved ones, turn off your phone, and go to bed, because you're gonna be asleep for a few days. I think I slept for a couple of weeks, really. When I got home, I didn't pick up nothing, I ain't unpacked nothing. I just got in the bed. That's all I wanted to do, was sleep, for real. And get you some rest, catch up on your rest. And if you got your domiciles, let me know where they send y'all. But if you haven't got your domiciles, you know, that's gonna be the most frustrating part, is checking your online thing, waiting to get that email to see, you know, where they're sending you guys. That's gonna be frustrating. You know, I hope you guys created a Facebook page for your classmates to keep up with each other regarding domiciles, because if you all are going to the same place, that will help, like, as far as roommate situations, you know, can go. That'll help you guys out a lot to keep in touch, you know, just in case you need a roommate situation and get together, because that's going to be very important. Very important when you leave and go to have to relocate to this place you've never been before and don't know anyone. Y'all gonna have to lean on each other and split. Now, what we did, and this is just a tip, we all got sent to Chicago. So a couple of the people that I, you know, talk to, you know, they give you hotel rooms when you first get there for your transition. They give you your hotel days. We stacked our hotel days so that we all would have a place to stay, because none of us wanted to sign a lease where we were going, because we wanted to transfer and we didn't know how long it would take us to get a transfer. But the first couple of months we were going to try the transfer thing. So we stacked our hotel days until we can, you know, find something. Then we were all going to get an apartment together. And but no one wanted to sign a lease, and no one wanted to, because they were like, if I get my transfer, then I'm going to be stuck in the lease or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. It worked out until we found a crash pad that we liked. But we stacked our hotel days, so when we had to go up for our IOE, I went up a day before and I had my room for about 3 days or whatever. And then a couple of my classmates stayed with me, had a double bed, and it was 4 of us. You know, we just shared a bed. I stayed in my hotel. No, I went up there 3 days before my IOE, because when I checked out my hotel that day, because my IOE was starting. When I came back, I went home for 2 days. Before I had to report back to work. So when I reported back, then one of my other classmates got her 3 days, and then we stayed in her hotel for 3 days. So we stacked our days with each other so we can all have a place, and that worked out for us for probably almost a month in between working and stuff like that, because you can use your hotel days whenever. So we did that, and then we had to, you know, eventually. Then there's in Chicago, there's a crew hotel, one of the crew hotels that was $56 in and out for crew rate, right? So it's just $56. So then 4 of us, we started staying in that crew hotel for $56 a night, and we would just split the cost of the room. So we did that for a little while. Oh God, I hate when people do that. So we did that for a little while, and got the hotel. That worked out. And then after that, we eventually found our crash pads that we stayed in. I was kind of debating whether I was going to stay downtown. I had found this like a little condos lady in this crash pad, but it would have been a 45-minute train ride, you know, to O'Hare, but it was in the perfect location, downtown, in the center of everything. And it was a personal home. I could cook in the kitchen and all that. And I would have gotten that one, but then like she changed at the last minute what she was trying to do, because it wasn't a crash pad, it was more so an apartment, but she wanted to all of a sudden now rent it as a crash pad type of thing. So it didn't work out, but I didn't want to ride the train anyway, so I ended up at my hotel crash pad, and I hated it. I hated that particular crash pad because of the person who ran it, and how rude she was and didn't know how to talk to people. It was plenty of times when we exchanged heated text messages between us, because I'm like, look, I'm not no average, you know, little 19-year-old just starting out working. You ain't about to talk to me that way, boo. It ain't about to go down. But it was cheap. It served its purpose. I stayed there for freaking, I started in, my IOE was in June. I moved in probably end of July. I stayed there August, September, October, November, December. So it served its purpose. I think because I had other people there that I knew, I felt a little better. But then again, I was only there for work, and I went home every time I was off. So relax, enjoy this moment, get you some rest, see your loved ones while you're home, because now your journey is about to begin. You will be gone quite a bit, and you're not going to be able to tell when you're going to, you know, be able to come home. And that's going to get a little frustrating, because especially with like your loved ones, because they want to know exactly when you're going to be here, when you're coming home. And you can't really say. You're like, well, like for instance, my mom, before I left, she was like, when are you going to be home? And I said, well, my trip ends on Sunday. She said, so what time are you going to be here? Because I need to go do something or whatever. And I was like, I can't tell you that. My trip ends supposedly at 6. If everything, you know, goes fine, no delays or late, you know, anything like that. And if I get in at 6, then I'm going to catch the next flight out that's available to Houston, if I can get on the flight, you know. So I will text you when I have that information. But for right now, my trip ends Sunday, and when I get off, I get off. So people are not going to understand your schedule, and that you can't really make plans, and you can't really tell them when you're going to be home until you actually have that boarding pass in your hand. Then you're going to be gone a lot, and they're going to have to get adjusted to you being gone. And on these different time zones, you're going to be tired. You're not going to know what day it is, what time it is, where you went, where you been, where you going. I'm getting ready to put eyeliner on my lip. So that's a whole nother, thing that you're going to have to worry about. Packing. You have to get used to packing. Remember what I said prior. Don't look at your trip sheet when you get your trip, especially your IOE, because IOE instructors hate for the new flight attendants to overpack on their IOE. So when you get your IOE, pay attention to what aircraft you're going to be on, and then pack according to that aircraft and where you're going and how many days your IOE is going to be. So, give me a second. Because your bags can't fit on every aircraft. Like if you're on the ERJ, take your bag, whatever you need to take. If you are on the 200, definitely monitor your bag. Take a smaller bag if you have one, and pack according to your is it a 2-day, 3-day, 4-day. If you don't have a smaller bag, to take on the 200, just make sure your 21-inch rollerboard is flat. So when you put all your stuff in it, even in your pockets, make sure that it's flat, or it can go be pushed flat. Because if it's expanded, it's not going to fit on the 200. It's not going to fit on the 700 unless it's flat also. So remember that. What else? I'll always pack, depending on my trip. Like I'm going to Aspen, from Dallas to Aspen, and then Santa Fe. So I just packed pajamas, hotel lounging clothes, because I want to go eat me some tacos. So if the weather permits in Santa Fe, and something this is dry, something's in walking distance from the hotel for me to go grab something to eat, I'll do that. But other than that, I didn't pack a whole bunch of stuff because I'm not going anywhere this trip. And the same thing when I go to Baton Rouge. I have girlfriends that live there, and we might go to dinner. So I just pack something that, my tennis shoes and pants that I can wear. So my bag is really, really, really light. And I have my lunch kit. I actually packed a lunch kit this time, and there's no makeup in it. So a bunch of salads and protein bars, protein shakes, mix, a powder or whatever. So anyway, congratulations again. Let me know where y'all got, where they are sending you guys to. I'm really curious about that. Give me one second. Had to bring my hair today. Got me some new hair. Took off my contacts and I'm wearing my glasses so my eyes can breathe today. But congratulations again. I am so happy, and let me know what domiciles you all get. Looking forward to working with you all. Maybe I'll see you on your IOEs and we can go have fun and chit chat and talk about all the people that you met in class, liked and disliked. So have fun and enjoy. Congratulations again.